the everyday lives of African Americans, which are realistically depicted in the paintings of Henry Ossawa Tanner.
Does that sound right?
No.
Okay. Before looking at the answer choices, how would you rephrase it? Yes.
These are scenes from the everyday lives of African Americans, which are realistically depicted in the paintings of Henry Ossawa.
Excellent. Just adding these are, right, at the beginning. Jenna?
Scenes from the everyday lives of African Americans are realistically depicted in the paintings of the same.
Excellent. So when you think of a couple of ways that you would think are the correct way to rewrite it, then you can go to the answer choices to see which one would best represent it, right? So what do you guys think? So the first one is scenes from the everyday lives of African Americans, which are realistically depicted in the paintings of Henry Ossawa Tanner. Sound good? Scenes from the everyday lives of African Americans being realistically depicted in the paintings of Henry Ossawa Tanner. Sound good?
No.
Still doesn't sound good. The paintings of Henry Ossawa Tanner realistically depict scenes from the everyday lives of African Americans. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of similar to the ways they rewrote it, right? Okay, so we think C is pretty good right now. Henry Ossawa Tanner, in his realistic paintings, depicting scenes from the everyday lives of African Americans. Still not good. Henry Ossawa Tanner, whose paintings realistically depict scenes from the everyday lives of African Americans. Sound good? Yay, nay?
Nay.
Nay. So our answer is?
C.
C. Ta-da! Okay. We will break now. I will give you guys a chance to get lunch, but I will quickly go over kind of the idea of the critical reading section. But basically you'll have sentence completions like this, and you'll have methods of using it. And if you want advice on how to approach the critical reading section, definitely come and talk to me. And then of course, wait, don't you also have to read really long, boring passages? Yeah, you do. And they're known to be dense and boring, but as long as you can approach them in a proper way, sometimes you can learn interesting things from them. So when I see you taking those sections, I want you to look like this. Not like this. But the critical reading passage, read, ask, and reflect. I'm telling you this works. Why? I'm studying for the LSAT right now, and we have reading comprehension again. And I do this every time. I read over the passage, and then I think to myself, what's the main idea? What was the tone of the passage? And oftentimes they ask you questions asking the same exact things. And when you've been preemptively thinking about it, how much easier is it going to be to answer the questions? Absolutely. So the reading passage that I've handed out is an example from a previous test. So kind of look over it and kind of write to yourself, what's the tone of the passage? What's the main intent of the author? And then finally, this summer I'm actually teaching an SAT course in Sacramento for high school students of the area. So if any of you are actually interested in signing up for the course, the paper that you had, Revolution Prep, I'm working through a program called Ivy Insiders, and I'm actually running a course, so I'm looking at the business side of things too. But Ivy Insiders has known to have an average score improvement across the nation of 250 points. 250 points can be the difference between getting into your dream college and getting into another college, right? But really, the SAT is the perfect opportunity to set yourself up and really build your college profile to the best that it can be. But because you guys all came to the program today, I do have this special discount code for you. So if you do have the papers, write down Yes2college, and if you do end up signing up for the course, this will give you a $50 discount on the course, and it's special for all of you. But that's an opportunity, and if you ever have just any questions on how to prep for college applications, prepping for the SAT, shoot me an email. I'll write up my email address. But I hope that was helpful. The SAT isn't actually as horrible as it sounds, and with the right amount of training and preparation, you can really make a difference. But we will get lunch ready shortly.